Speaks of Mugwa's blood drop, the stone she blessed.
So your people believe, yes.
No, there must be another way. The Moonkin have his body. Can they not just take it to this vein so the cub can resurrect it there?
This one told them. This flesh is dead and useless. By bringing the parts together, they allowed this one to mend his spirit. But that is all. The only way for this one to return to the world is by forming his body anew. And that is why he needs a vessel to take his mind to a vein.
The tribe for the blood for the tribe. Grungwa understands. Chieftain Akrug, let Grungwa make this sacrifice. He will offer his body to the cub so they can save the Moonkin.
No. This is beak shit. There will be no more sacrificing. Rot it. They know not even if what this thing says is true.
Gave Zaska not his blood for the tribe just moments ago? They heard the cub. There is no other way. Please, Chieftain, let Grungwa do this. Grungwa has lived far too long, and his old hide has long been a burden for the tribe. Let him...
Weak.
What?
You are weak. The Hierophant's body cannot hold this one's spirit, so there is no way your old and useless flesh could. And the same goes for the Chieftain and the Worm-Eater. The Firstborn's cub could. The chance is still small, but it could.
He means...
Noag. He is talking about your brother.
Grungwar. Noag is the last troll of the Firstborn blood. If he goes, then it will be forever lost. And Trollkind might never be strong enough to stand up to the Greenskins or Brittlebones again.
There are other ways. It is true, this is horrible, and it would break Grungwa's heart. But all the Moonblood of the world is not worth leaving a whole tribe to slaughter. Grungwa is so sorry, Moonblood, but there is no choice.
How very true indeed.
There is one thing Akrog understands not. If the cub is so powerful, why must it even ask? Why seizes it not simply what it wants?
If this one had flesh and its full powers, then maybe it would.
There they have it. This thing cares not a bit for the trolls. It only wants to get its will.
Nonsense. If that were so, it would not have even told the Moonkin that the vessel dies.
You are both right. This one never claimed to care for the trolls, but this one did not lie either.
Knew the stranger this was going to happen. Lied he to the Moonkin?
What? No. How?
He did not. Not even this one knew a vessel would be needed if they rejoined his flesh. But this is how it is.
Grungwar, Zaska, what think they of this?
Zaska said it already. No, they will not sacrifice Noag over some vague promise.
If they sacrifice him not, they sacrifice all of the Moonkin.
Grungwar says this as if he knew the cub was speaking the truth. Mugwa's others, they know what this thing does. It lies, it deceives, and it kills to get its own way. And even if it did not, they will not sacrifice Noag. Not him. Zaska is so sorry, Noag. They are confused. All of them are.
Pathetic.
What?
All this time, it was Zaska who pushed the chieftain to awaken Zarek's cub, no matter the price. So many kin died, but no, he always said it was for the greater good. And now that someone he loves should die, it is suddenly a problem. Why even pretend this is about the cub's lies, Zaska? The Brittlebones have a word for people like him. It is hypocrite.
Oh, look who is talking. If Zaska is not mistaken, it was Grungwar who said that there is no way of knowing if a spawn of Zarek would honor a pact. and that he has no love for Trollkind. And now?
Now they are here, and this is their last chance to survive. Rotted Zaska, Grangwa had so much respect for him, and now this. But Grangwa's faith lies with the chieftain. He will make the right decision.
Rotten right he will.
Zarek's cub has lied and tricked the Brittlebones who lived here. How can the Moonkin know he lies not to them too? What if he takes Littleblood, lets the Moonkin resurrect him, then disappears?
Rotten right.
Tell them. How know the Moonkin the cub would honor its pact?
You do not. Loyalty is for the lightlings. Loyalty creates weakness. Then again, they share the same sire. So this one will keep his promise.
Maybe they share the same sire, but Zarek has no love for Trollkind. They were always stronger than the Greenskins, yet he let them make trolls their slaves.
Wrong. The trolls let the orcs make them their slaves. Zarek is struggle. Zarek is strength. Did they really expect him to favor one creation over the other? The trolls are weak. That is why the orcs dominate them. It has nothing to do with favor. So no, this one bears the trolls no malice. Just like Zarek. If they strike a pact, this one will honor it.
So he says. Rot it. This thing is a liar. Can they see it not?
Akrog understands not. Why could he not hold the cub spirit? He is strong and young. He can take it.
Yes, you are strong. Just like the Brittlebone priestess Ishimura was. But it is simply not possible. This one is a god. You are mere meatbags. Only the Firstborn's blood can contain this one, and even he cannot do it for long.
I think he's telling the truth, Chieftain. I'm powerful, and his magic would kill me in an instant.
But... Noek. Akrog knows not how to put this, but... how feels he about this?
Wait a rotten moment. Is Akrog seriously asking his little blood whether he wants to rot and kill himself? Noag is not even old enough to hunt. He understands not what is...
Noag not want die. He's scared.
What?
Noag want live with Big Blood, Grumph, and Zazka. He want live.
But...
and Noag refuse. Big Blood always teach Noag that blood more important than tribe. He remember. Noag listen, and Noag learn.
Rotten right. Just ignore this nonsense, Noag. It will be over soon.
To run is a decision too.
Littleblood. Come, they are leaving.
No, the chieftain will not.
Akrog has spoken.
Then Grangwa refuses to bow. Believe him, he loves little Moonblood too. But this is one troll for the lives of hundreds. He will not let the chieftain betray everything the Moonkin stand for. He will not!
Back off.
No!
No! Noag! No one hurt Grumph!
No! No! Not like this!
The strong crush the weak.
Mugwazarders, just stop Grungwar. They want not to crush him.
And they will not!
What?
Cub! Grangwa Greyfa seizes its power!
Stay back.
Grungwar.
Is he...
Interesting.
What the? This?
This one did not think this frail body could take it. This soul troll was stronger than this one thought.
What the rot happened here? Why is Zarek's cub inside Grungwar?
This shaman of yours, he forced his spirit into this one's flesh, hoping to seize this one's strength.
Like the brittle-bone priestess, Ishara.
Yes, a fool's task. This one would have expected his power to annihilate your shaman. But seems like this one underestimated him. This body is actually capable of holding him.
So the cub possessed him.
Took control of his flesh, yes.
Well, well. What an interesting turn of events.
Grungwar, is he dead?
So compassionate towards the one who just tried to kill him. If this one did not know it better, this one would think you are lightning.
Akrog asked a rotten question. Is Grungwar dead?
The answer is that this one does not know. Your shaman's spirit might still be alive in there, or it might not. Though the latter is a lot more likely.
Hold on. If you have Grunwar as a vessel, could you not use him to do this sanguine ritual? At the Archfire Vein?
Sazka was thinking the same thing.
No,
Why?
because your shaman's flesh is too weak. This has not changed. Trying to use this meatbag shell as a vessel is like trying to hold the ocean in a cup. He might be able to hold this one's spirit, but not for long. Even if this flesh lasts long enough, no way would it survive the ritual of resurrection.
So Grumph died for nothing?
Oh, this one disagrees. He has a vessel now, so he can finally leave this cursed prison. It's a shame things ended this way for your kind, but there's nothing else this one can do.
Wait. What is that supposed to mean? Is the cub saying he will...
Leave. That's right.
No. The Moonkin bled and burnt to free the field dog, so he will find a way to help them. He owes it to them.
This one owes them nothing. He is the child of Zarek. You are nothing but talking meatbags. Now get out of his way.
Then try, at least. Without the cub, the Moonkin will die.
He told them, without the sanguine ritual, he cannot. This vessel would not even survive the first seconds. It would die. And this one's spirit would go astray and be lost forever. And this one will not let that happen.
But...
Wait, I have an idea.
Speak, elf.
We should join forces. I mean, we all want to get out of here, don't we? Well, the swamps will be crawling with hunters and chainers by now, so even if we avoid the battlefield, we'll have to fight.
You think this one is scared of a few meatbags?
You clearly aren't, but I believe you should be. Yes, maybe you could beat the four of us in this vessel, but dozens of hunters? Face it, you are not a demigod right now. You're a field dog spirit in an old, ailing troll's body. Join forces with us, at least to get to safety. Afterwards, do what you will.
Fine. They have a pact. We will join forces to get out of the jungle. Then this one will go on his way. Unless the chieftain meatbag is so eager to die.
Akrog.
Big Blood, please. No, I just want the killing to stop. He just wanted to stop.
Fine. So be it. Zazka knows the jungle well. Knows he a way out?
Actually, I do. It goes up north, and past the meadowland where your brethren are fighting right now. but it's the fastest and safest way to the sea. Once we're out of the swamps, it should be easy to go anywhere we like. With your permission?
Zaska.
It could work.
Fine. Then let them go. This place is dead now. Always has been.
Few words were spoken as the 5 figures marched through the jungle. Think, Akrog told himself. He should be thinking, agonizing and brooding. Brooding over whether his choice was the right one. But he could not. His mind was as dull and silent as the temple they had left behind. Just 3 thoughts crept in, over and over. Reach the coast. Keep Little Blood safe. Survive. That was all that mattered. The sun had risen again when Zaska drew to a stop, pulling Akrog back into the now.
They hear that?
Battle. Very, very close.
That must be your tribe, Chieftain. We should move fast and stick to the trees. They will be patrolling, so no need to attract more attention than necessary.
They be careful then. No, I keep Zaska and Big Blood safe.
Hell's rains. Grant us!
They run from Noah.
Moving on.
Someone there.
Mugwa's tusks, look! It is the chieftain!
By the holy hide.
Time to get his tusks dirty. Let Zaska get a proper look. Huh. What is that? Interesting. Probably right at home.
Let Akrog see.
This will be interesting.
Well, Mugwa strike this fat troll down in surprise. They made it out of that cursed temple after all. Kabrak seized no cub, though. Means this...
What are they doing up here? Why are they not down in the battlefield?
The Brittlebones put up big throwing spike hurlers on the cliffs, so their betrayer warrior Nurbok told them to take care of them. Halag speaks true. Though Cabrax might ask Chieftain Akrog the same thing. What are they doing up here? This path leads straight to the coast, not to the meadowlands where the kin are.
It is complicated. I never found the cub's head. He will never be resurrected.
What? But that means...
That means the battle is over. The Moonkin and the Bonekin will die.
It is true.
May his tusks fall off for blasphemy. But sometimes Mugwa has a rotten bad sense of humor. Hope, despair. Hope, despair. Well, it is what it is. Seems like there is nothing more to hope for than an honorable death side by side, no?
Kabrak speaks true, but Akrog cannot join them yet.
What?
It is part of the battle plan. Now step aside.
Little Moonblood, why looks he so nervous?
No, I'm no nervous. Nope.
Well, well. So Chieftain Akrog of the Moonkin is a kin traitor after all, no? Cabrax must say, he thought...
No, wait. Let Akrog explain.
Enough. This one has... Pathetic. Like crushing a bug.
They killed Trulog and Cabrax and...
I hate to cut this short, but we should move on. The hunters might have heard the fighting.
Is that the best you can do?
On his way.
What the? Grunters! First come, first killed!
No, I'll go look. Go!
He is going.
They will regret this.
On his way.
They not hurt Big Blood.
That way.
Let Zazka get a proper look. Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not?
They will die next.
What this? If he insists.
So be it.
What is that? No, I'll go look. This way?
More problems to smash.
He will lead the way.
Look! Spike hurlers!
Must be the spike hurlers Kabrak spoke of, no? The Moonkin should destroy them. It will not change the outcome of the battle, but still...
Do it. The longer your tribe survives, the more Lightlings they will take down with them.
They run from Noog. For the Moonkin! They will regret this. Keep moving.
Moving on.
They don't hurt Big Blood. He go there.
They will not get away from Zazka!
More spike hurlers! The blood for the tribe! Feel the might of the Moonkin! Even the worms would not eat them. Going now.
Interesting. Probably easy. Let Zazka get a proper look. What is that? Interesting. Probably. Zazka is right at home.
Moving now.
Noog go there.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
Long smash there! moving. Let him out there! He's coming for them.
Is that the best you can do?
What is this? Time to get his tongue stirred. Huh. What is that? He go there. Is it just Zazka? Or is this place familiar? It makes Zazka's hide prickle.
Yes. This one's vessel can feel it too. Where are they, Dark Elf?
Just another Hibernian ruin. You might have seen it on your way to the temple. Come, the coast isn't far.
Let Zazka get a proper look.
What? No! No!
What is happening? What the rot is happening?
It has been done.
What happened?
I tapped into the power of the vein to trap the Fielddark soul. We...
Pathetic meatbags. You think you can trick a god? This one will teach you.
Marquis tasks. What is happening?
Weaken it! I'll try to seal him back inside!
You will not!
Time to make...
Meatbags! Rotten meatbags!
What the? He is healing.
The clouds, Noak! Walk into the Archfire cloud I siphoned and crush the Fielddark!
Crush them now. You find out going now. No, I'll go look. What is this? Next. Time to make pay.
survive! Destroy them! Over here!
Great! More problems to smash!
Smash them! They will die next. So be it.
Would not eat such a beast. They will not get away from Zazko.
They will regret this.
Moving on. They messed with the wrong tribe. Can Zazka help?
Aqua's listening.
Over here, big shit. Interesting.
there. Words were spoken as the five figures marched through the jungle. Think, Akrog told himself. He should be thinking, agonizing and brooding. Brooding... They hear that?
That must...
They be careful then. No one keeps Zaska and Big Blood safe.
This reigns. Grant us!
Mugwa's tusks, look! This will be... Well, Mugwa strike this fat troll down in surprise. They made it out of that cursed temple after...
It is a long story.
What? That means the battle...
It is true.
May his tusks fall off for blasphemy. But sometimes Mugwa has...
Akrog is so...
What?
He has no choice. They must...
Dare they judge such blessed trolls?
They will not get away from Zaska. Great. More problems to smash. Go join the worms.
Pathetic. Like crushing a bug. They killed Julog and Gabrax and...
What the... Grunters! First come, first killed! Pathetic!
They must help Grandma.
They killed one of our heroes.
What is that? They messed with the wrong tribe.
The might of the Moon King. So be it. He is going.
This way?
What this?
Let Zaska get a proper look. What is that? Interesting. Probably.
On his way. That way.
moving. Going now.
They will not get away from Zaska!
For the Moon King, her bit next.
Great! More problems to smash!
Smash them!
You will lead the way.
Time to make hay! They run from Nook!
On his way. Moving now.
So be it.
Look! Spike hurlers!
Must be the spike hurlers Kabrak spoke of, no? The Moonkin should destroy them. It will not change the outcome of the battle, but still.
Do it. The longer your tribe survives, the more lightnings they will take down with them. Crush them now! Time to make hay!
He is going.
Head towards certain
You
doom.
will lead the way.
Sure, why not? Let him at them!
More ballisti!
Is that the best?
So be it. So be it. Look out for Nord! The blood for the tribe!
Even the worms would not eat them.
still there?
They will not get away from Zazka!
They must help Grandma.
They killed one of our heroes.
Great! More problems to smash!
What is this? They will die next.
Zazka is right at home. If he insists, let Zazka get a proper look. This way? Is it just Zazka? Or is this place familiar? It makes Zazka's hide prickle.
Yes. This one's vessel can feel it too. Where are they, Dark Elf?
Let Akrog see.
Marquis tasks. What is happening?
Weaken it! I'll try to seal him back inside!
You will not! Meatbags! Rotten meatbags! What the? He is healing!
The clouds, Noak. Walk into the Archfire cloud I siphoned and crush the Field Ark.
The tribe must survive!
What now? More trouble? Moving on.
On his way. Moving now.
Pathetic!
You will lead the way.
Rotten meatbags!
It's working! Keep going! Keep going!
such a beast?
They killed one of our heroes.
There you are, ants! Nothing but ants!
Again!
The clouds, and then smash him!
What is that? Monk was others. It healed itself.
They killed one of our heroes. They killed one of our heroes. They killed one of our heroes.
Keep the worms waiting a bit longer. Come on. Keep the worms waiting a bit longer.
Quick!
They killed one of our heroes.
Keep the worms waiting a bit longer. Come on. Keep the worms waiting a bit longer.
More life force! Quick! Get up! The Moonkin needs him.
They killed one of our heroes.
Come back to Nurag.
They killed one of our heroes.
Come on. Keep the worms waiting a bit longer. Come back to Nurag.
They killed one of our heroes.
Keep the worms waiting a bit longer. Come on. Keep the worms waiting a bit longer. Come back to life.
They killed one of our heroes.
The Moonkin needs him. There you are, ants! Nothing but ants! Again!
Use the clouds, and then smash him, Noag!
It will not die!
Just keep him busy! I almost have him!
Break this. Come back to Nurag. Quick, Grandwa.
They killed one of our heroes.
Life force, quick! Come back to Nurag. Quick, Nurag.
hold him much longer!
So be it.
Is it over?
Yes. I trapped him.
Then it is time for answers. What was that? Has he...
Grumph!
Your elder doesn't have much time, Chieftain. I suggest you say your goodbyes, then we'll speak. I'll make sure there'll be no more nasty surprises.
Let Aqua...
No! Spare the trouble. His lungs, they're Grungwa hopes.
If anyone wiped out the Moonkin, then it was the Chainers and the Hunters. There was no saying if the cub would have ever helped them. Grungwar saw it not, but the moment the cub seized his body, the only thing it thought about...
Grungwa. Tell him, Akrok, would he have made the same choice if it had been Zaska, or his little blood in the meadows getting killed? And if the cub would have asked for someone else's same blood to be sacrificed?
How about Grungwa?
Norak no want any kin to get hurt.
No troll wants to die. Grungwa would have...
Even if Grungwar agreed not, he should have respected the chieftain's word.
So... he would. Little Moonblood was the hope of the tribe. The last one. The Moonkin could have...
It was Akrok's choice, not
Just let it rest, trusted one. There is no...
Grungwar said he saw everything while the cub was...
He saw... Grungwar heard and saw it all. Felt it good, he wonders. Felt it...
They had no choice.
Nerbok said the same thing.
No matter what Grungwar did, they will not leave him behind.
So concerned.
Big Blood is chieftain of...
No.
He is gone.
To the stranger now. He owes them answers.
Listening.
It will hold.
The urn?
The Hoard of Souls is its name, but yes. I sealed his spirit inside it, where it can do no more. The power of this vein, it's immense. I had no idea such large ones... Either way, I am sorry about your elder.
But it is time for an...
Of course.
What Akrok did.
I hardly believe it's my place to judge.
Akrok is not...
Let me put it this way.
A foggy answer.
But the best and most honest I can offer, I'm afraid.
The stranger called Mugwa's cradle an archfire vein. So the drop, it's not... well, a drop of Mugwa's blood.
I'm afraid not. The clerics say that these drops are the blood of Aeonir himself, but no one can truly verify it. Personally, I view them as just another magical phenomenon. And as I said, this one is phenomenal indeed. If a regular vein, proto-godstone, or however you wish to call it, is a hole the size of a needle's eye, this is the size of a fist. No wonder your kind worships it.
This means the magic of the cradle never had anything to do with Magua, no? It is just like the cub said. She is only a fantasy.
Well, I guess it depends.
Speak true.
Fine. If your goddess exists, then she cannot physically influence the world the way the Guardians or the Renegades did. No.
A god with no power is no god at all.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. An idea, ideals, or hope cannot crush walls, but the people who believe in them certainly can. There are dangers to faith, but I think it's safe to say the faith of the Moonkin and the Bonekin led them to places most of your kind would have never explored on their own.
No, I'd no understand. The brittle bones say Magua is not there.
She is in their hearts.
No, I see.
The stranger never planned to go to the coast, no? He lured them here, to Magua's cradle.
Oh, the coast is indeed this way. But yes, it was my intention to lead you here. It was the only place where I could draw enough power to trap the Field Dog.
Brittle bones ever tell the truth?
A question for the philosophers.
There is one thing Akrog understands not. How is it possible the Moonkin could defeat Zarek's cub? The lore says it is invincible, like Magua, a renegade, or a guardian. If 4 trolls could beat it so easily, it would have never crushed the Tusk Hunters, no?
That thing? No. The true Field Dog, yes, and 1,000,000 times over. Frankly, I don't even know what this creature, this shadow, truly was. My guess is that it was a manifestation of his spirit, at least a fragment of it. That the Field Dog was able to conjure it from within the Horde of Souls only shows how powerful it was.
How can he know, though? What if the cubs were never as powerful as the stories say? If they were just...
imposters? Smart question. But no, believe me, a Field Dog in his physical form is a force of nature. I was alive when the War of the 6 Races happened. And though I never saw a Field Dog with my own eyes, trust me, I was glad my people were on their side. In fact, the question of how the Hibernians of that temple managed to even harm his flesh and sever him into pieces is another mystery I plan to explore. I know this probably isn't the answer you wanted to hear, Chieftain Akrog. But that thing you defeated, it was just a single raindrop of a tempest. There is no saying whether the Field Dog would have upheld his end of the bargain, but if he had, and had the resurrection worked, the hunters and the orcs would be scraping the remains of their comrades off the ground as we speak.
Well, they will never know. But Akrog has another question. This herd of souls, it can trap someone's spirit?
Horde. And yes, it can.
How?
Well, we're still figuring that part out. All we know is that it's capable of drawing a living creature's soul out of its body and holding it within. A long time ago, a dark elven woman from Northander used it to bring a creature into this world. But that's a story for another time.
And Sazka has had enough of stories and legends to last him a lifetime.
How could the stranger simply seal the cub into that thing? If all these Brittlebones from the temple could not? Is he so powerful?
I suppose you could say that, yes. But as I said, I couldn't have done it without the vein.
So he, what? Fed on the power running through this vein, and put it into his hex?
Indeed. Before you get any ideas, though, channeling the Archfire is incredibly dangerous. I'm one of the few mages on EO who has learned how to use it, and even I can only access a portion of it.
The stranger will tell Akrog the full truth. Who is he really, and why came he here? Was this his plan from the start? Trapping the cub in this... thing?
It was.
Then he never cared for Moonkin? This was only about Cub?
First and foremost, yes, it was. You have never heard of the Circle, have you?
Zaska presumes he is not talking of the shape.
No, the Circle is a... how to put it? I suppose you could call it a band of powerful shamans from all races in Northander, light and dark. Ever since a Northandian corporal called Tahar discovered the Archfire, the Circle has devoted itself to understanding it. I am one of those shamans. A Circle mage, as people call us.
Light races and dark races. So the creatures of Zarek and Nor have struck a pact with the creatures of the Guardians.
Certain ones have, yes. And it's a very peculiar pact. But that is a long story, and I doubt we have the time.
So this Circle sent you to find Zarek's cub?
It's a little more complicated than that, but yes, I came here to find out whether the rumors of an imprisoned field dog were true. I found out they were. But also that I would never be able to breach these portal's seals myself. Which is where you, the gifted Chieftain Akrog of the Moonkin, come in.
Is he saying he knew about the gift of spirits?
I'd heard about it, yes. I'd heard of creatures from all kinds of races with that ability. But you were the only one I could find on Urgoth.
Wait. So the stranger had already been inside the temple before the Moonkin went in?
Yes. I'm sorry about the duplicity, but considering how little that great warrior of yours trusted me, you'll understand why it was necessary.
The stranger knew about the Dark Echoes then?
Let's put it this way. I had a theory, but it was you who confirmed it. It wasn't all lies, Chieftain Akrog. I won't claim the survival of your tribe was my priority, but neither was it my intention to double-cross you. I wanted this resurrection to work for your kind's sake and mine. Needless to say, things took a different turn than I expected.
Could the stranger have trapped the cub in its true form?
In theory, yes. I guess we'll never find out.
Had the resurrection worked in the temple, would the stranger have trapped it right there, before the cub could have helped crush the hunters?
No. I would have held my end of the bargain.
And just what stops the Moonkin from crushing the stranger right here and right now?
Why would you do that?
Because he lied to them.
So did you when you made the chieftain's promise and swore to save your kin from harm no matter what. Yes, I lied. But don't you blame this on me. Other than make you distrust me even more, disclosing my intentions from the start would have changed nothing. You still would have chosen your brother over your tribe. We came this far together, Chieftain. Let's just leave it there.
He is right, trusted one.
And once again, you proved to be the smartest one, Zaska.
Well, Akrog is glad the stranger got what he wanted.
Oh, believe me, I'm far from having... West of the clearing is a path that leads straight to the north. You should be able to skirt the battle this way and reach the coast by the next sunrise. Yes, Chieftain Akrog. This is farewell.
Wait. The stranger no Moonkin name.
That's fair, I suppose. Mine farewell.
And gone.
And there is nothing for them left to do here. Let them find this path the stranger spoke of, and head for the coast.
And then, where'll they go?
No. But
What?
maybe this can be the start of something new.
After days of wandering along the coast, it was an unlikely haven where Akrog, Zaska, and Noag found peace at last. were the bog tusks from the Blackheart jungle. Seeing them wounded, starved, and crushed, the small trolls at once offered them a place by their fire. They meant not to stay, but they did. A moon after the day the tribe was wiped out, Akrog and Zaska visited the battlefield where the warriors took their last stand. 5 moons, and the Bogtusks saw the 3 trolls as their own. 12 more, and Noag had found a mate and a litter of cubs saw the light of the world. Bogtusk and Moonkin, joined by blood. It was not only Noag that survived, but the last of Chieftain Narjak's blessed blood did too. And perhaps this Moonblood would one day lead his new tribe to the greatness the Moonkin had never found. But at what price, Akrog often wondered in his nightmare-ridden and sleepless nights. Had Grimoire been right? It was always Zaska who put his mind at ease. The Sanguine ritual might have failed. The cub might have been lying. The hunters might have killed them on their way to the vein. And if not, Akrog asked. Zaska was silent for a long time. Even then, is a tribe where kin must murder kin to survive truly